Hello and welcome to English 113, Shaw Online, Fall Semester 2017. Welcome, welcome. Before we get to the class, learn a little bit about who in the heck is this guy talking to you right now. So let's take a look. A little bit about your instructor. Who is this guy? Well, my name is Jason Morgan, Jason Lloyd Morgan. This is my third year at teaching at Shaw. I have my associate's degree from Utah Valley State College, my bachelor's degree from Brigham Young University, also known as BYU, and my master's degree from National University. So yeah, I know what it means to be a student. Yeah, I've done the student thing. Yeah, got that. So what did I do with my degrees? I became a television director. I used to work as a television director, did live newscasts in the New York area for many years, and then really enjoyed it. Had some good experience, made some really good money, but was gone to work all the time. So I kind of missed my family, so I thought it'd be nice to see my family every once in a while. Plus, New York is kind of busy, hectic, so we moved to North Carolina so I could actually raise my family. And now that's the thing. And I'm also an author. I have the name J. Lloyd Morgan as my author name. I've written these books, The Hidden Sun, The Waxing Moon, and The Zealous Star, as well as these books right here. Woo! So, when it comes to writing, I think I know a little bit about what's going on, so I have some experience being an author, being a writer, all that kind of stuff. So, there's that. That's about me. Again, third year at Shaw. So, now we're going to go ahead and go over to the actual class. This is our class. Ta-da! English 113. You'll get to know this very well. Yeah. So, you should see your name up here. Again, I've put this over to student view, so you'll be able to see it as if a student were going to see it. So this video is going to kind of just introduce kind of the concepts of how we're going to run this class and how it's navigated and stuff. Now, if you've been to Shaw before, this is going to look a little different. They've changed Moodle a little bit. And so first things first, that we have this little sidebar over here. It's a little different. And this allows you to kind of navigate the class pretty quickly, but it also can be kind of a pain in the neck. So if you want to get rid of it, you just click on this, boop, and it goes away. So you can see more of what's going on. If you're like, oh, where did that go? Well, guess what? You just click on this and it comes back. Ta-da! Fantastic. Okay, so first things first. If you haven't done so, you should have watched this other video, Taking an Online Class. So, yes, this is the first video you should watch. This one right here. If you haven't watched this one, watch that one first and then watch this one. Yeah, this is the one you're watching right now. Watch me second. So, the way this class is set up is I've broken down everything by week. Now, everything is done as a weekly over here. Now, classes don't really start until the 16th of August, but I start with Mondays just to be for giggles, okay? So at any particular time, if you're like, a particular week, you can just click on the thing over here and it'll take you exactly to what we're doing for that week. So let's go back up to the top. So first things first is this top section. So we have this online video, watch me first, then the one you're doing right here. For this class, there are two required textbooks, sort of, okay? So one of them is called Pearson Writer, and there'll be a whole other video, different video on Pearson Writer, which I will put in here that you can watch. It's basically a great resource. It's all online. It's something you can access from your phone. It'll help you with writing your papers, and it's super cheap compared to what a lot of textbooks are. And we're working with the school right now of exactly how that's going to happen. So once I get the exact information of how you're going to access that, I will let you know. But this is an online source. It's not a physical textbook. But it is worth it. It is awesome. Okay. But you do need a copy of A Raisin in the Sun, okay, by Lorraine Hansberry. This is the novel, it's actually a play, that we'll be reading in class. And we'll be doing several assignments based on that. You can get that from all sorts of different places. Since this is an online class, I will let the Shaw bookstore know that I will need some copies available, but you can order it from Amazon. You can go to basically any bookstore anywhere and find a copy of this, and you can usually get it for pretty cheap, less than $10. So yeah, so not a lot of money you have to spend on textbooks for this class. You are welcome. Okay. So once you get, once I have directions for Pearson Writer, then this will be the little place you will click to log into Pearson Writer. And again, there will be a whole video about that. So don't worry about that right now. Announcements. This is where if I will post announcements, like if there needs to be a clarification on an assignment or an extension due to weather or any number of things, I will put it here in announcements. Now, when I put it in announcements, It'll also send you an email to your Shaw email address. Now, this is English 113, so just to be clear, you need to use your Shaw email address. I will not email you to your personal email address. If you're going to email me, you need to do so through your Shaw email address. If you don't know your Shaw email address, you need to contact the school. Okay, but that's important. Attendance, basically for attendance for this class, there'll be an assignment, at least one assignment, if not more, every single week. As long as you've done the assignment, that counts as you've attended class for that week. So I won't necessarily be going in to see if you've actually accessed it or whatever. It's basically, did you do the assignment for that week? So then you have attended class. Okay, copy of the syllabus is right here. Again, that breaks down kind of what's going on, including the weighting. Again, this is not your first rodeo because you're in English 113, so you'll read through that. If you haven't done so already, you can get Microsoft Word, the writing program, for free as a student, and this link will take you to that. And then the two things that appear are, there's some resources here. Let's just click on resources real quickly. There's a bunch of videos here that show you all sorts of different things that'll help you with this class, and we will go through these more as the semester goes on. So that's just a little place where I have a bunch of little tutorials to help you. So if you're struggling with certain things, they can help you. They're kind of like little textbook things that'll help. So yeah, let's go back to the main class. Okay, so that's found under resources. And then last but not least, we will be writing everything in this class in MLA formatting. And so there's an example of what MLA formatting will look like. You can just click on that and we'll get more into that. But this top section right here basically is just an introduction to the class and kind of the resources you need in general. Okay. Please note that even though this is an online class, we have a writing center as far as Shaw University, and you can get help from them. Okay. You just set up an appointment and they can find the best way to help you. They can help you over the phone. They can do it kind of like through an online chat. But again, it's free. You just call that number, and because you are Shaw University, you can get help with your papers. That's awesome, and it's free. And you should get help with every paper you submit. So all that information is up there. All right. So we've talked about who I am. We've talked about the general look here. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of close this side thing over here. Bye-bye. Now we're going to look basically how the class is structured. The class is structured, again, on a weekly basis. So when you go to the week, you'll have the goals for the week. So for the first week is just become familiar with the online course, which is what we're doing right now. Review the syllabus. Now I have the syllabus up here, right there, but I also put a copy of it down here. Okay, so you need to read the syllabus. And then there is a discussion forum, okay, which is right here, discussion forum. And then there's like quizzes and then stuff like that. Now, this is the wrong place. Well, what will happen is every single week I will post a video like this one, and it usually will be up top. Yeah, I'll fix that before class starts. So basically, what you do for the beginning of the week is that you go in and you'd watch the video. Now the video will walk you through step by step of what's happening that week and how to do it. So if you're not sure how to do the discussion forum or how to take the test or how to submit a paper or all that kind of stuff, it's explained in the weekly video. Woo! Yes. So, and I will be creating these weekly videos during the course of the semester, so don't work too far ahead. The reason I don't create them all at once is because stuff changes during the course of the semester. We will have, weather issues. We have different things going on with the school. So we need to be a little flexible during the course of the semester. So these weekly videos, I've had students in the past say, hey, how come you haven't posted the video for week 4 yet? And I'll say, because it's still week 1. Yeah, so that's just the thing. Okay, so basically that's how this class works. You go week by week, and then you just kind of like, here's what we're doing, and then the items due. It shows you, okay, these are the things you're supposed to do, and then shows you when they're due. Okay? As a general overall concept of how this class runs. Now, the class starts on August 16th. So I've given you a few extra days. You have until the 20th to do the first 2 things, which are really easy, and again, we'll explain more in week 1. But in general, the deadlines for things, so let's go ahead and go down to the next week here, which is week 2, August 21st. In general, the deadline for every assignment is Friday night by 11:55 p.m. Okay? So, and you don't have to wait till that week to get started on things. So, if you want to, like on the previous Saturday ahead of time, start working on this stuff, great. But basically, every deadline, with a few minor exceptions, is Friday night. So for English 113, just get it into your head. Anything due that week is due by Friday night. Got it. Okay. Now the one exception is for the week of Thanksgiving, where we do have a little minor assignment, which is due on Tuesday night. It'll take you all of about 5 minutes, but it's just my way of being able to, be able to take attendance for that week. But that's generally it. Friday nights are when things are due. Okay. Now, if you wait till the last second and say, no, I like to go out on Friday nights, well, then don't wait till Friday to do it. Do it on Thursday. Do it Wednesday. Do it Tuesday, for heaven's sakes. You don't have to wait till the day to do it. Okay. So that's the way that's broken down. Now, if we go back over here, a couple other things to be aware of are the grades. So if you want to see what your grade is, the way that I set this class is at any time when you click on grades, it'll show you exactly how much you've earned in every single assignment. Okay? And then your overall grade down here. Now, there's a few extra credit assignments, and all of this will be explained during the course of the semester. But at any time, you can go to the course total, and it will show you what your current grade is at that moment of time. And that is based on the assignments that have been available. So if there's only been one assignment and you got 100 on it, this would be 100. Okay. Let's say there was 2 assignments that were available and due, and you got a 100 on one of them and you got a 90 on the second one. Well, then your overall course total would probably be like a 95. See how that works? Yeah. Now keep in mind that we have some different subjects in here, and some of these are worth more points than others. So you're like, wow, wait a minute, a quiz is worth the same as a big paper? No, because they have different weightings. And that's just the way the grading works. But that's how you check your grades. You can check your grades at any time. You can also check your attendance at any time to make sure that you're being caught up. And attendance is part of your grade, so that's a double whammy. Yay! So, okay, so that's basically the basic navigation. Oops. You also just kind of click on this, whoop, and it'll go back to the course. So if I were taking this class, after watching this first few things, I would just go to the week that we're in, watch the video for that week, okay? And again, I will, as the instructor, will walk you through what we're doing. Now, some weeks, like this week, the following week, the August 21st week, sometimes there'll be a video that will be like the lecture, and then you'll have a quiz on that, and then maybe an essay, some different things. So different things for different weeks. Sometimes we have some readings to do, sometimes we have some discussions to do. I try to mix it up so you have some variety and stuff like that. The key to this class is really 2 things. Staying current, making sure you're keeping up, and asking questions. Now, best way, and really the only way you can contact me electronically, is through my email. Email me, okay? And all that information is found on the syllabus. I do have office hours. My phone number is found on the syllabus, okay? But I'm only in my office for 10 hours a week. If I'm in my office, you're free to call me. I'll talk to you during my office hours, or email me. So anyway, so that's the basic rundown of how this course is put together. So the next thing you're going to do is then you would go to this week right here and watch the week 1 video, which will actually be in a different spot. And that'll explain what we're doing for the week. And then you just go from there. Okay? I hope you all have a wonderful semester, and let's get to it.